So, when during spring break are you guys planning on meeting?
Well, the weekend, would get a hotel and
Wait. Easter? As in Sunday? Easter Sunday?
yeah, Easter.
You are not going to be somewhere else when we're having Easter dinner.
But
But nothing.
Father walks in.
What would you think about Eben not being here for Easter dinner?
Well, is he planning on moving out between now and then?
no.
I figured as much. Then you're here for Easter dinner.
But it's just the three of us, like every year. Not like I have any grandparents who are still alive. Not like it's a big event with aunts and uncles and cousins. We do Easter dinner. We can do Easter dinner any night.
It's a tradition. Case closed.
Eben storms off.
Can you believe him? What?
Oh, just remembering when we were young and first in love. You were a sweet, innocent Catholic schoolgirl, walking all over town in your jumper and patent leather shoes.
Stop. I hated the way boys would look at me when I wore that.
Yeah, but it looked, I don't know. For a teenage boy, it's a kind of like the forbidden fruit.
Howard, seriously, you need to stop. I could see fetishizing the way Karen dressed.
Karen? Your older sister?
Yes. Why are you looking at me that way?
Well, she was pretty, but not my type.
Karen was very popular with the boys.
No surprise there, really. With her Angora sweaters and short shorts.
Oh, you noticed her then?
Hard not to notice somebody advertising like that.
So if you had met me or been dating me,
Oh, I can't believe this.
believe what?
That you're actually getting jealous here?
I'm not getting jealous.
I told you Karen wasn't my type.
Mom always called her the pretty one.
Well, in case you haven't noticed, I'm not your mother.
I remember the first time I put my Catholic school girl uniform. I felt so mature and adult. I left for school that first day with my head held high. I was proud. And then this guy, my parents' age, catcalled me. I was in the third grade. Third grade. And this pig who's supposed to be an adult is sexualizing me. I felt so awkward walking to school every morning after that.
Well, you're kind of straying off the topic. I mean, remember why you were going to an all-girls Catholic school?
Yes, Mom and Dad wanted me to be a nun. Their get into heaven free card.
Never did forgive me for taking you away from all that. And now look where we all are now.
I guess.
And remember when my boss at the deli said I couldn't get off for the prom?
You quit?
Yeah, and we went to the prom and we were the center of attention the entire night.
Yep, the good little Catholic schoolgirl and the pagan who took her away from all that.
The knight in shining armor that saved you from all that.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that one, dear.
But the point that I'm making is, you really want to be the person who stands in the way of young love?
No.
Eben comes back in.
Okay, I've been thinking, and I get it. I really do. Family dinner, religious holiday, tradition, blah, blah, blah.
Evan, really need to find a job writing for Hallmark, blah, blah, blah.
Anyway, how about I spend Saturday and Saturday night with Kyle at the hotel and then come home for Easter dinner?
Oh, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, that'd work.
Thank you. Thank you both so much.
Wait. What will Kyle be doing while you're here having Easter dinner with us?
Staying at the hotel, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that doesn't seem right. Invite him over for Easter dinner.
Seriously?
Yeah, I could make both of you Easter baskets.
No,
Oh, come on, let me.
absolutely not.
You don't want me to make you a basket anymore?
No, I still want one.
Ah, but it would be cute for my two boys.
No. Nothing over the top.
Fine.
Promise?
Yes,
Good.
You're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
No, I promised Eben I wouldn't, and I won't. I'll get Kyle one of those giant coconut eggs instead.
But that's what I get.
I'll give you 2 giant coconut eggs this year then.
Okay.
Blackout. Scene 3. A week before Easter, Kyle now sits at his computer drinking a beer.
It's 4 a.m. now. I have not slept. There's something I need to tell you which could change everything. I know you're singing with your choir at a Lenten cantata tonight.
Eben enters and sits on his computer and begins reading as Kyle continues.
So do not read this until after that. And then I want you to take 2 days to think before you answer. I hope you'll still be willing to meet me after you read this. But I totally understand if you don't. And please don't discuss this with anyone. I want to know that if we do meet, it's entirely your decision. I'm sorry to spring this on you like this. I'm HIV positive.
Eben picks up a phone and dials a number. Smith enters and sits on the bench. Smith's phone rings. Smith answers.
Wow, Evan, you taking a break from your online affair to finally return your best friend's phone call? How big of you?
You pride yourself on being a postmodern wicked queen.
No, bitch. I am totally Maleficent. I like the horns.
Yes, I know. Although I have always found your fangs to be your most striking feature. Look, I need to talk. Like, really. I can't go to my parents with this one.
I'm here for you. What's wrong?
I'm on my way to work. Then there's the cantina at 7. Can we meet for a late dinner after that?
Sure thing. You okay?
Blackout. Smith and Eben are sitting on the bench later that night.
How'd the choir thing go?
Why Kyle told me not to read this email. He read his email until after it was done. There I was standing on the first row, dead center of the tenor section, and we were singing the second song of the evening, all about Jesus's followers passing the bread and the wine and around the table as Jesus is telling them to eat and drink and remember him. I lost it. I couldn't move my lips. No sound came out. I just stood there frozen, crying.
See? This is why I don't do things like that.
I just assumed you were fathered by Satan. You weren't allowed to in churches.
Bitch, I will have you know I've been to some churches in my day. You know that evangelical church in Rhinekill?
Went to an evangelical church?
Well, it wasn't one at the time. For a brief period, like 15 years ago, it was a bar. A gay bar on the third Friday of every month.
No, when people say we're just confused, maybe that's why. The third Friday of every month? Seriously?
Anyway, I went down on a guy there.
Of course you did.
Yeah, so every time I pass that play on the way to work, I just think, yeah, I suck cock where you have an altar.
Classy. You are aware I will be telling this story at your funeral, right?
I wouldn't have it any other way. So, are you going to meet Kyle? I mean, it might be what you expected it to be, but you guys could just hang out. You don't have to have sex.
Oh, I know. I mean, sex is definitely off the table now.
My husband had AIDS, and we still had sex. I can understand if you decide not to, but I don't know. This is a tough one.
Funny. When I go on dates, I always use a condom in case the guy has it. Now I'm going to be with someone who has it. So really, is it any different than the worst case scenario of my average date? Yet my average date, I don't obsess over such things. I don't even think about it really. I mean, even putting a condom on, it's not on my mind at all.
So you're going to meet him then?
Hey, I had an idea. How about the night he comes down, we meet you when you get out of work for dinner? Can go on to that place that has brick oven pizza. Take some of the edge off.
Sure thing.
Oh, and don't say anything to him that would make him aware I talked to you about any of this.
Of course. We're going to tell your parents?
No. Do I ever tell them anything?
More than most people, actually.
Blackout. Scene 4, Easter weekend. Mother is sitting at the dining room table sorting through the mail. Alice is at Kyle's computer. Kyle walks in with a suitcase.
So, it's the big weekend, eh?
Wow, I'm not even gone yet, and you're already on my computer acting like the whole place is yours.
Oh, Kyle, I'm sorry. But it is. Didn't you get the memo?
Cute.
Anyway, have fun this weekend. Yeah, I'm just going to imagine you're doing something less, I don't know. I just got an image in my head that I totally didn't need to.
Eben enters with a suitcase, walking up to Mother.
Well, don't do anything I wouldn't. Nah. Oh, wait. Bad choice of words. Wow. Oh, boy, going off to, wow,
Really?
I'm just going to have to imagine you're going to a rock concert with a bunch of friends in a van, and you're all staying at a friend's aunt's house or something.
Nah, we're all going to sleep in a van parked in an empty parking lot somewhere.
Not funny.
Oh, crap. Maybe I should bring my bong.
That's it. You're rotten. Rotten to the core.
Look, I'll call you tomorrow before we head over.
Alice, I'll call you sometime this weekend.
Yeah, right.
Eben, sorry I'm late.
I was worried. I've been waiting in the hotel lobby for almost an hour now. I was afraid you weren't going to show.
I wouldn't do that to you. I got lost on that roundabout thing.
My God. Yeah, they used to have a simple traffic circle there. Then some genius decided we needed one of those roundabouts.
It's good to meet you.
You don't mind meeting my friend Smith for dinner tonight, do you?
No, not at all. I came here to meet you and see your world.
Room 69.
It would be ironic if that was our room, huh? Here we are, room 70. I'm just gonna brush my teeth before we head out to dinner. I'll be right out.
Kyle exits. Eben hides behind the bed. Kyle walks out.
Eben? But he said he was worried I was gonna stand him up.
Kyle sits on the bed looking puzzled. Eben jumps from behind and jumps on him, kissing him.
I wish we could stay in tonight.
Well, Smith is your friend, you know.
The bank closed like 10 minutes ago. I guess we should be heading over to pick up Smith now.
Blackout. Scene 5, later that night. Eben and Kyle's computer chairs are now in front of the bench with a gap between the two chairs. Smith sits on the bench. Kyle sits in one chair. Eben sits in the other, holding a steering wheel. The three are supposed to be in a car.
And so I had stopped going to Dorothy's clubhouse after Frank died.
Dorothy's clubhouse?
Local gay bar, named after B. Arthur's character in The Golden Girls.
It was named after Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, you twat.
I know, but it really could go either way.
I'm not a fan of anything that can go either way.
Now, I don't think we need to spring it on Kyle that you're biphobic.
Well, so are you.
I'm not. Unlike you, I had a high school girlfriend.
Really? Lose your virginity to her?
No, but we did get to third base.
Gross. Nobody needs to hear shit like that.